Hi, everyone. This is Wednesday, the end of March at 4 o'clock, not 5, but 4 o'clock. And we are recording the GGG, Green Guys and Goddesses. And we are going to record them and upload them to YouTube on our how-to category in the YouTube channel so that you can check in and see how to become a GGG. And what is a GGG? It's a Green Guy and Goddess. It's a way to curate and sell the recycling circular solution to brands, retailers, online stores, corporations through our WeBank certification, and online stores. And to get started, I thought I would highlight the link. I'm going to share the screen and to introduce you to our guest while I'm sharing the screen is Pat Royak. Say hi, Pat.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're healthy and well. It's a rainy day here in Georgia.
It's kind of okay here too. It's a little rainy here in Montauk. That's a good point. Where are you right now, Ashley?
I'm in Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
My hometown. I was born and raised there. How about that?
Wow.
That's great. I've been here my whole life too.
Yeah, fabulous. Yes, my family grew up in Anacostia and then Southeast, and I went to elementary school, cute little St. Thomas More school. I'm not even sure if it's still there.
St. Thomas More. Wow.
Yeah, St. Thomas More.
Renamed it because I'm not familiar, but yeah.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure a lot of things have changed.
Wow. So I have no Washington, D.C. story. So I was there once on a train. It was beautiful with the cherry blossom. Sorry.
Best time of year to go, that's for sure.
So just to show off a little bit, on the email we sent out is the announcement from the administration that Joe Biden has announced $2 trillion in the climate plan. So if it's a New York Times article, the link is in the email that you received, or if you sign up through Instagram or you sign up on the GGG, you'll get the invitation. And we always highlight what's going on in the green economy in the invitation. So if you don't have a chance to join or you don't have a chance to look at our YouTube channel, you always get a little bit of learning, because I find all this fascinating as well. And, I started to type this and I wrote $2 billion. And then I'm like, oh no, it's $2 trillion. And, this is all about renewable energy and infrastructure. But as the spend and the trend continues, it's going to affect the way brands and retailers do business. Either they're going to reduce their carbon footprint by reducing their shipping. I worked with a company today called Echo Drive. We had a call earlier, and they track every brand or retailer that signs up to them on their spend of CO2 emissions and offset it with planting a tree and then give them a certificate. So it's going to affect, the climate plan is going to affect every aspect of building, brands, consumerism, packaging, shipping, and the B.R.A. is going to be a part of that. So even though we're starting now, we're going to have a story to tell in 10 years. Then we can say, oh my God, we were all on that call. So this link is good to have too if you're communicating with a brand or a client. You want to show that the full picture. You don't just know what's happening in a woman's bra, but you know the full picture of the trend and how society is shifting. And whether they choose B.R.A. or a carbon emission reduction or anything else. We encourage it all. You know, don't pick a bra recycling, but go sustainable and reduce your footprint. So we hope that we can become the conduit to become like a full service solution discussion platform, not just like we're trying to sell these solutions, which is good, but we can offer more. And when I'm on these panels talking about sustainable fashion, the leader is called Fashion Dex, and they always link it to the SDG goals, the United Nations goals. And this link was also in the invitation today. And this is my Bible. So this gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 United Nations sustainability goals. And this is where that $2 trillion is going to be spent, because this comes with studies, statistics, science, information, resources. So if you ever wanted to create a thought leadership post around your bra recycling campaign, just go to this United Nations SDG goal. And bra recycling aligns with number 12. So, you know, now if you're on a panel or a discussion and you hear SDGs, you'll know what it's talking about. You just go to United Nations or follow our link. But we're part of number 12, which is responsible consumption and production. And this lays out the goals that the United Nations is putting behind and why and how. So B.R.A. is part of number 12. So that's that. And today's segment, I want to keep it short. I wanted to focus on recycling. And just so you know, we turn bras into commercial carpet padding. Now, since we're sharing the screen, we're making the announcement, and we sort of are paying for a professional announcement. Let's see if I can find it quickly. We are part of Leggett and Platt's Eco Initiative. So they're going to that. Let's see. Here we go. I don't know if you can see this on the screen. Let me know. This Eco Initiative. Visit leggettandplatt.com. So we're making an announcement, and we're going to send it to ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox through this paid portal. And the announcement is because Leggett and Platt is a publicly traded company. This is the foam padding that we make out of the bras when they're recycled. So Leggett and Platt is the company that transforms this into padding, and we're going to make that announcement. So what can you sell to help brands recycle? That's what I wanted to talk to Pat about. And we've been working with a couple accounts. One, I don't have the sample here. I have a dip. Pat, do you have this? If you don't have it, I'll just show this one, the CUUP.
Yep, that's good enough. That's perfect.
Okay. So one of the products on our website that you could connect to a store to sell is the envelope. So on the envelope, the brand puts their recycling strategy here. This is Hanky Panky. They put lingerie cycling. So they hand this out to their clients, or they ship it with every shipment. And we can add a QR code or a text to recycle. And that is, for instance, Hanky Panky purchased about 20,000 of these. Another brand, CUP, produced those. And they use it as a way to get all the bras out and recycled, and then they go back. They're invited to go back and buy something new at a discount. So,
Or not, it doesn't have to be a discount. It could be whatever their motivational trigger is, correct? You know, right, Catherine?
that's true. It's funny how some companies don't want to give a discount. They just want to give a value about, what they have to offer.
Mhm.
And everyone's trying to jump on a sustainability strategy of some kind. And we find that these tools are quite a great way for them to tell the consumer what they are doing, actually.
Yeah, I think everybody sat at home during the pandemic, ordering online. So boxes and boxes just pile high. And I think that's what was the trigger that motivated me to partner with you, in that we all expanded our carbon footprint during the pandemic, like it or not, because we needed to order online. And so if you can pay it forward to Mother Green Earth and do something that's good, like recycle your bra, who wouldn't want to do that as part of a pay it forward to the next generation? So it's a matter of them figuring out what works for their brand. And a lot of them do incentivize with a % off or some kind of seasonal event that ties in with their marketing strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashley, have you used the free label, or have you taken advantage of any of the ways to recycle your bra, or you're still trying to understand what the heck we do?
Well, yes, I was trying to understand the process, and I did sign up for the campaign with the company for they're doing a fundraiser right now with you um, for breast cancer.
Yeah, that's great that you found that. We had an incredible live event last week. So and that's something that I sent to you for, I think your organization, you're aligned with Think. Do I have it wrong? Think Pink?
Yeah, it's Turning Point.
Sorry, turning.
That's okay.
Pink. But it's on the screen now. What brands can do is not only physical assets like these, they can sort of piggyback on our downloadables. So as we grow digitally on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, women won't have to have a physical envelope. They could just download a label. And on page 1 of the label, you're looking at that now.
Yeah.
And the page 1 could be 50 pages. It's actually advertising. And that's how we believe we're going to grow the fastest. We're going to sell services to brands, services to companies. But to really create jobs in this new Green Deal, to really grow, to be a powerful, everyday, new way women, just have an end of life for their bra, we really need to invite all companies, not just bra companies. So we're sort of selling advertising space on our downloadables. And this is an example of one. Free Reign took the spot on the top. This is from, I think, a campaign we did on Valentine's Day. But the center is Beautiful Self. And they are a breast cancer recovery company. And I'll show you what we've done for them, which is we can really, we can do for any charity, but it just makes sense for breast cancer research because, well,
Right.
the underwire and a bra and breast cancer. So we uploaded this campaign.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I started collecting a lot of bras. So
Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Don't be
make
sorry about that.
process down right. So
Okay, okay, okay. Well, that's very interesting because, yeah, you don't want to get stuck with a bill.
okay.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck with a bill. You want to, you agree, a GGG is really letting, wouldn't you say, Pat, that it's letting the brands and the retailers pay the bill for the recycling?
Yes, that's part of the hook. Is
Yeah.
that the consumer requests the envelope or receives the envelope in the box they open. And then that way they take their old bras, put it into the envelope, and actually the consumer's paying the postage, and that's part of their pay it forward. Otherwise, you'll be paying it forward, which is very generous of you. But actually, we want to share. It's this share economy so that we're all giving a little for the environment.
Yeah, and we're not a charity, we're a waste management company. So we're empowering mainly women to have a circular fashion business that they can go out to brands that we connect you with, the local stores, and say, hey, you can get a bin, you can get an envelope, you can get text to recycle, or, we have 27 services that you can sell. But in terms of charities, we put out there to charities that we can recycle and donate. A lot of charities just feel sort of fatigue from constantly asking people to donate, email, donate. And, people are tired of hearing requests to donate. So this is a way you can tweak somebody's ear to say, hey, we're breast cancer research, but when you recycle your bra and donate, you're going to get bra recycling. And it's just a small value added to encourage the public to donate money. So, they're just tired of asking. So we upload their offer and we have three selections. Basic is $25. Deluxe is $50, and friends and family is $79. And people can go, click, donate the money. You can see it there. It goes right to the charity. And then 30% pays all our bills, our back end, our recycling. And that click transmits to your email basically a label, and the label will have the address for you to ship it to, when you're doing that. But if you want to collect bras, we're really not a charity. You really have to have a sponsor pay for that collection, which we can help you with. I mean, and then you can get paid for.
Okay.
But you know what you do? Here's what I would suggest.
I
At
didn't
the
know.
end of this, you can go to that email you must have received today, or I'll make sure you get that. And there's a way you can click the button and book a call with me, and I will help you get your collection paid for by a brand.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
there,
it's a win-win.
yeah,
It's a
there
win-win.
there is
So,
a company
no, go,
that's local, and she makes a lot of sometimes custom designs. So I was like, well, maybe this is something that I could, once I talk with you and get an understanding of how to pitch to people, how to get them, because that's exactly what I was confused about. How do I benefit from this versus just being a donation kind of drive kind of service, program. So yeah.
yeah, no, this is, I mean, if we do this right, there's a 500 million bras sold every year. And if the average recycling contract averages about, what is that? We did 25 cents. That's about, right off the bat, $80 million. So, you know, we're really hoping to be that financial conduit between the brand and sustainability and a real solution. And the green guys and goddesses and executive curators can connect those solutions so they pick and choose. It's like going shopping. You would be, you know, the store or the brand that you're thinking of would come to you and say, what can I do? And you would learn what we sell and you would know. You're not going to give them something for $6,000, but you might give her a plaque or a social media post. Here, I'll show you. I got it. Was the point of today. I'm so excited about this one. Okay, here we go. I hope I get it. Come on, Kathleen, you had it open. Oh, here it is. Okay. This is what I think, and this is what the purpose of today was. You can text to recycle. So when you text B.R.A, and that's up on the screen, to 79274, and I'm going to do it on the phone right now. And we can do this for big companies like, I don't know, who's big out there? Third Love, Playtex, Wacol. We can get bigger companies to do it, but they can text to 79274. B.R.A is the text. So grandmothers, 9-year-olds, everybody knows how to text. So what comes up is a link to the label, and you print it and you mail the bras in. We turn it in. So it's all on the phone.
Okay.
Now, how do we sell that? We offer that for free, but on my website,
Yeah.
or a brand, this is a great brand called Free Reign. So they went to my website and they bought my text to recycle with their logo and their image. So we took our text, we threw in their logo and their cool image, and now they have it on their website. They have it now. There are 5 levels to this, and I'm because this is the end of the call, and this is what Pat and I are working on, you know, with bigger companies. When you say
Yes.
this is easy because a lot of brands are a little scared about receiving too many bras in their, what would you say, like their warehouse?
Yeah.
Yes. So one of the things, Ashley, is there's a cost of doing business. And every time they have to touch a returned item or a product, they spend money anyway, probably throwing it into the landfill. And they pay a waste management company to come pick up their trash. And unfortunately, the bras probably go in the trash with it. It used to be before COVID, maybe people would try to donate slightly used bras, but I think that's becoming less desirable right now, particularly with contactless consumerism that's out there. You don't want to touch things you don't have to, particularly somebody's old bras, when they're wherever it may be. So therefore, companies are doing what's called an ROI, looking at what they used to spend having the waste company pick it up and throw it away anyway, as an offset to purchasing these envelopes or larger bins, that if bras do come back for whatever the reason, they can recycle it versus putting it in the landfill. I think, Kathleen, you told me it's hundreds and hundreds of years that it takes a bra to decompose. I mean, that's kind of heartbreaking when you think about it.
It's yeah, and that doesn't even go to the emissions of the pollution, the dioxins that are in the landfill. And you know, just straight to the chase, it's part of social justice, because the communities that house the landfills, the communities that house the incinerations, the communities where the garbage trucks are allowed to go through. I did a post last week. I'm like, you know, nobody's going through Wainscott where, you know, all the, you know, the billionaires live. So it's part of social justice as well, where, you know, these landfills are put in poorer communities. So to reduce landfill is not only the 450 years it takes to decompose, which
Blows my mind.
it'll go into the geological. I mean, the record is this. Oh, when you read the I only know, I read a lot and I'm in it, so I'm part of it. But part of the incredible documentation on the SDG goals, if you have a chance, is yeah, it's 450 years, but then they link it to why that's a social justice. They link it to why that's part of your asthma and your health and your problems, with your health issue. They link it all together seamlessly, and it creates, a knowledge base that is good to know. But yeah, 450 years is about, the average landfill. Anything in landfill is 450 years. It doesn't matter if it's food or plastic, because landfill is covered with black tarp, and then it's pressed with heavy machine rollers that are like, 3 tons each, and they press it all and compress it. So when you throw something out and you say it's biodegradable, like an orange peel, it is. Why? Because it has air, and it has aeration, and it has space. So landfill takes out all the air and light. I forgot light. So no light, no air, no space. It sits there in perpetuity. I mean, we're even digging up dinosaur bones from, 150 million years ago, because they're in sediment. So the landfill will basically become our sediment, but it's dangerous sediment because it goes in the drinking water. There, you got me started. Don't
Started.
Sorry.
To be continued for the next video.
Okay, so to answer Ashley's beautiful question about her friend, the text to recycle, she could put her fabulous logo and be a movie star on her Instagram because it's her name, her logo. If you were to sell that, Ashley, we'd give you a contract so you would know how much you would earn for that. And back to the choice here, there are 5 levels. So if you're really a big store, it might be $2,449 for you to have a text custom package with all the bells and whistles. However, if you're smaller, this option is free. Okay, now this option just gives you this PDF, and she can say text B.R.A. to 79274. She can say that she can print that and put that in her store, and then her customers could text and recycle for free. It's actually $1 for the process. It's free. Or you can do what Free Reign Style it did, and we give you the template, and Free Reign Style took the template and they just put their name and their logo in that, and that's the lowest level, but it looks nice on Instagram, and she is recycling, even though it's coming to me, and she doesn't know who the customers are because it's coming to me. If she wanted to know who the customers are, she'd have to pay $2,400, and then she could go to those customers and say, hey, buy a Free Reign Style something. But she's going slow, and that level was $199. But she gets to use that all year. She's using it on our website. She's using it in her talks. She's using it on her Instagram, Facebook. She's really getting her money's worth. I'm a little angry with her because she should have bought the higher one. She's using the $199 one like nobody's business. And so that's what hoping to do too with B.R.A. We don't just want to sell $200,000 contracts to Victoria's Secret and do all the 2,000 stores, although we can. So, when you get a little more confident, Ashley, and we get J.C. Penney that wants to talk to us, Pat and I are booked. We're full. You know, we're kind of, we're maxed out. Okay. We're doing sustainability and we're trying to keep up with, you know, bigger customers. There's a lot of big customers. So, hey, if you want to be on the call and you want to sign up and you want to take over, you know, a smaller client to start just so you feel good about it, you're invited. So we went through text to recycling. I got to do my stump speech there, which is great.
Or soapbox, so whatever you want to call it. No, I'm
Soapbox, which is great.
just kidding.
Pat, you know, share with me, but can you tell me, Pat, with the text and the recycling and the envelope and things like that, what have you found to be like the stumbling block for brands and retailers, or even the conversation just in general? Like, do you have something that comes up all the time that you know how to deal with now?
I think just understanding the process and the journey is what has been maybe confusing to people, because the journey started at the retail store, whether it's Levi's or Uniqlo. Bring in your old jeans, recycle. Uniqlo started, bring in a coat, drop it off. We'll give it to people, and then they went to recycling. So there's certain habits that I think people understand that are out there. They get that. Once you move to technology and it's text to recycle, Kathleen and I have talked about it. People get text to do anything. However, text to recycle, which is the downloadable, I think they don't understand that the consumer will pay for it, not the brand, if you do it this way. And I think that's their stumbling block and their misunderstanding. Right now, freight and shipping is quite high, much higher than it's ever been. So the cost of freight is on every executive's mind.
Wow.
It's really gone up, people say 10 times during the pandemic. So,
Wow.
so therefore, there's a heightened sensitivity. Not that they don't believe in the concept, they love it. Not that they don't want to do it. They're still talking, trying to figure it out. But I think there's a concern about the freight cost. So that's why getting fast forward to trade-off costs of, if they have product as a return in their warehouse, the ability to send it back to your recycling waste management partners, Leggett, why not? It's a trade-off cost from here to there. But they want to do the math. They want to do it on their own and benchmark it. So we will get there, but those are a few of sort of the lessons learned, and taking time to walk individuals through it, learning that not everybody's willing to give a discount. Because of the pandemic, a lot of people lost business. They're trying to maintain as high a margin as possible. They always do, but even more so now, there's sensitivity. So those are the few of the findings.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think once they experience, like, you know, Free Range Cycle or even Hanky Panky, I mean, they've bought from us 3 or 4 times. Once they experience how many women are attracted in that they've never known, or how many people will recycle 7 and then look to buy new, the light bulb will go off in their head that it's money making. Like, it might cost you 2,000, 1,600, 20,000, 200, 175, but you're going to reach women who are going to buy more from you because the way we've set it up, whether it's downloadable online, go to the store, or mail it in, or do it by text, we're linking to their shopping cart. We're here to really sell more. And, you know, but there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of frozenness out there because, you know, the pandemic has been just a disaster for sales. So, you know, they still put their hand in their pocket a little bit. But once they experience the avalanche of old, used, unfit, replace, recycle, old, and during that visiting their shopping cart, because they provided that recycling text or download or link or envelope or bin, then that's it. That once they see that, they're, it's cheap. The ROI, the return on investment, is almost silly. We did something for a big company the other day. If they spend $2,400 based on assumptions of how many they would reach with their Facebook and Instagram, their sales would be about 40,000 bras, which we came to was like
$250,000, I think.
$250,000, and they'd have to spend 2,500 with us. But you have to show them the math too. So that's what we're here to do. Explain. So thank you. I ended with this gorgeous, look at this. My God, this is what Uniqlo, we did a series on Uniqlo about 3 weeks ago, and they're now recycling these jackets. They're down jackets and they're remaking jackets with it. It's kind of incredible. They're also, do you see this, the carpet padding, making insulation. They're making it with the same company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very cool. The other thing, Kathleen, as part of your stump speech, is that she's actually patented this process. She's been on this journey for over, maybe it's 10 years, and she's been very passionate about it. So hardly anyone knows any more than Kathleen about recycling bras, how to do it cost effectively, how to market, how to sell it. And a lot of brands think, well, I can kind of figure this out on my own. And quite frankly, it's not worth their time and effort to figure it out. They might as well. And her process is patented. She's patented it. So when something's patented, I mean, she wouldn't have gotten that certificate if in fact it wasn't something very special. So I think it's worth brands at least leaning in and listening and learning. And even if they walk away and say no, they're probably far more educated about what they should be thinking about doing, no matter how they choose to execute it. We certainly hope they do it with us.
Yes, absolutely. They do get educated, and the better they are educated, the more likely they're going to understand where the value is. And so thank you for that plug about the patent. We're going to announce that on this paid press release in about 2 weeks. And so we're kind of excited about that.
Oh, if I wasn't supposed to say that, you can always bleep it out, right? Just like I said.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. No, we have the patent already. We just didn't. It's just a paid announcement. So anyway, that was today. We went over text to recycle, kind of my fave, and our advertising module, take a spot, which you could sell, and then the text to recycle levels, which was from $24.99 to free. You pick. So anyway, I'll send you, Ashley, at the end a link where you can book a call with me and we can talk about how you can get paid and how you can recycle and collect and get a sponsor for that. And thank you, Pat. And I will, this has been recorded, so I'll stop recording now. And then it will be on our YouTube channel with how to recycle featuring Pat and text to recycle. So we'll see how many people are interested in the mobile phone aspect. All right, everyone. Happy Earth Month coming up. It's going to be very exciting. Lots going on. All right.
Ashley, you have a cute little girl there, I think, right? In the background. Tell her I said hello. Adorable.
Bye.
Take care.
It's the way to go. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Signing off. I think. I don't know how good I'm doing at this. Let's see. I guess. Stop sharing. Recording off.